Subscribe for the very latest.
All right, we back once again. Back. It's the incredible
One time.
Chord Room.
Yeah,
Chordians, what up? We out here. We got Chuck in the building.
Yes, sir.
We got Walter, Aaron in the building. We got the homie TRM in the building. And first of all, I want to say these are my brothers, man. I love them to death, man. Just want to say that. I love these dudes to death. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know, before I rep the logo called the Chord Room, man, it was another logo that I repped, man. It was called the Vinyl.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, you know, the Vinyl is a special time for us. That was me, TRM, and the guys you see right here, the boy Ib Nice.
Yes, sir.
And
what to do?
And we listen. We had a dream. We was young, and we went after that dream. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm happy to have him here. You know, we're gonna dig a little, you know, into our history.
Long time coming.
Yeah, man. And you know, and you know what we got going forward. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes, sir.
Got Ib. First of all, clap for Ib Nice. Ib Nice. I'm gonna put that chorus down there at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? The people are happy.
What to do?
Man, chilling, dog. So first, I want to say, listen. Welcome to the show. Let me adjust my my camera. So I'm gonna give y'all a little background. First of all, like I said, the Vinyl, we had a record label called the Vinyl Entertainment, to be exact. You know, and we started that back in 2000, and the idea was birthed in like 2002, 2003, 2004, somewhere in there. So I met these guys
2002ish. Yeah,
I met these guys when I was 22, right?
Wow.
So I'm 43 right now, right?
Wow.
Yeah, I was 19, 18,
right.
19.
I was listen, the head was wild. I had the locks. It's crazy. My head was wild. I ain't got a lot like that anymore, but my head was wild. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna say this too. It opened this house up to us because we didn't have a studio. It created a studio.
Yeah, possible.
Shout out to Ib's Pops. Ib's Pops opened his house up to us as well. And I used to say this all the time because we was running, we was just in that house, in and out, just it was just a wild crib. But you know what? He never said a word to us, man. At least to us, right? I don't know what Ib got behind the scenes, but he never said nothing. He never came out, shut that racket up, because we was making a lot of noise.
It got really late too. Late hours.
Yeah.
Right. Late hours. But Ib ran the ship. You know what I'm saying? He ran the ship, you know, late afternoons, late nights. He ran the ship. Me and Trim shared the responsibilities of financials. Like we try to get ways to get money. Trim was still producing back then, and I would come up with ideas like I do now. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of behind the scenes, trying to figure out ideas, how we're going to get money, how we're going to get the music we wanted to put out, which was fire. I don't care. Listen, I wish. Still got a copy. That our music was fire. Like at that time, I think we had a whole. Our crew was nice. We had a lot of rappers back then. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. But like I said, we've obviously grown up and moved on. Like, man, what's your feelings about those times, man? When you think about them times? Man, what are your thoughts that run through your head?
Think about those times. I think about if we had YouTube and all the social media stuff now, it would have been over.
Yeah,
because we were so far ahead, man. Like we was ahead of our time, as you could say. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the stuff you hear today, we've been on that, and way more talent than a lot of these dudes today. You know what I'm saying? Honestly speaking. So that's what I think about when you know, I think about that music. Shout
out to Slick. Shout out to everybody, man. I don't want to run that right now. I don't want to forget about Trees.
Yeah, that was with Trees the other day.
Dabakar.
Sheena. That's what's up.
Sheena.
Davion.
Dude.
Yeah. Oh man, what's her name? Slick's cousin.
That's what's up.
Crizzo.
Cece. Cersei.
Yeah,
Cece. Man, we can go.
Cersei money.
Man, I feel like we're missing somebody. Bad. I said Bab.
Yeah, Bab up. Yeah.
But I was producing for everybody.
Yeah, man. Now, and I'm gonna tell you how nice it was. He was doing it on a PlayStation.
At first, yes.
In the beginning, he was doing all this on a PlayStation.
Yo, I used to
PlayStation.
Yeah, I used to come to work. Yeah. Yo. I used to come to work with them. I used to come back there and put my tape in the radio in the electronic section.
Right.
And then everybody was just crowd around like, hey, yo, who made this? Who made this right here?
Exactly.
Everybody's like, him.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Ed look at. He's look at him and say, me.
You get that look.
Like you, me. I did it. Yeah, me. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But you know, that was some fun times, man. You know, and you know, the thing about it is that the reason why I love that time because that birthed this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
If it wasn't for that, this wouldn't be here actually. So yeah,
right. And one more person I want to shout out. Shout out to Ib's mom.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all. I think I told Ib this before, but Ib's mom, in one conversation, Ib's mom left an impression on me that I would never forget. Still sticks with me. You know, she told me. She said, Clint, real leaders pray. When she said that to me, bro, it hit me. It stuck to my soul. Like I only met her for like, I didn't meet her that long. I feel like it was like 5 minutes that I talked to her.
I only met it up one time, man. That was the only time.
And she told me real leaders pray. And man, it stuck to me, man. So shout out to your mom. But Ib now, man, Ib man, he got tell us what you got going on now.
So I still do the music every now and then just because, you know, it's just a part of me. It's a hobby and stuff like that. But my next calling, my calling that I got, and speaking of my mother, she's the one that pushed me to do it, is to come out with a tea that's been helping like me and my family for a long time. She was like, son, I think it's time for you to put this out and help other people. Because to be 100 with you, man, I messed around and had rheumatoid arthritis, dog. And a lot of people don't be knowing that they have it. You know, like you might have pain in your fingers or your joints or stuff like that.
Right.
And kind of like disregard it, but it could be the beginning of something that could be worse later on down the road. So, you know, I used to have extreme pain in my joints and all. I could not figure it out. Went to the doctor. They was like, oh, you got rheumatoid arthritis. And I can't explain to you how the feeling that you get. You know what I'm saying? When somebody tell you that you got something that's uncurable. You feel me?
Right.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I said to myself, yo, my body knowing itself for 30 something years, there's no way it's going to start attacking itself. Like, y'all, because I don't trust these Western doctors anyway. My mother always told me, God got a cure for everything on this planet. You just got to find it. So I said, you know, I'm not going to take the drugs. I'm going to look for a holistic approach. It used to hurt so bad, man, that I got desperate and started looking for things and researching. And during my research, and said that inflammation was the main point of the pain. So just trying to get rid of the pain, I started researching some of the top ingredients to try and just reduce the pain. I had no idea that I was going to come across something that was actually going to make it leave, like disappear or heal. So starting off with just herbs that started fighting the pain, I started feeling less and less pain from drinking it every morning.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah, I gave it to my mother and stuff like that. She co-signed it. Other people that I would just give it to for the heck of it co-signed it, and now I'm pushing it out to help other people who might need it. You know,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And
a side note
now.
for that. Yeah, side note from that, man. I bought some of that tea and I've been using it. And actually, this past week, for the past like 2 or 3 days straight, I've been having like a like crazy like bloating and like, you know, gas all up like in my stomach, like stuff like real like pressure and pain like all throughout my digestive system. So I've been drinking that tea for like the past like couple of days, and it's definitely I've seen a big improvement from before. So it's been taking it away. So it works.
That's
Definitely
what's up.
works.
So I know
Yeah.
I definitely need to get. I definitely need to get that.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Because I think we all
Yeah,
we
so,
all
yeah.
as black people don't like to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
right.
And it's like it's kind of through the fact of they're just it's all based on money, because the more that they prescribe medicines and treatments, that's like a bonus for them. The more they get paid.
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of that shit is full of stuff that instead of helping you, it'll kill you. It'll be like, yeah, stop the itching, but your face gonna fall off, and
Right.
your kidneys going to dry up, but
Right.
the face won't itch no more.
You see them commercials, right? You
So,
see them
you know.
commercials? Them commercials that be having like the whole long list of stuff. And I'm like, yo, why would I take this?
Exactly.
About, you know, the joint that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yo, that's facts, Tino.
What'd you say,
Yo.
Walt? What Walt said? What'd you say, Walt?
nah, like in commercials that be saying Xanax, and they say we got this, that, and the third for you.
Right.
But they also, please, if you know the thing with your body, will this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
This, that, and the third. Please advise your doctor. I'll be like, all right. So if I take this will make me worse.
Right.
Because I could be doing something. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I
Right.
appreciate the tea joint, man.
Oh, nah, listen, we all we all gonna buy that, dog. We all getting it. We all gonna get
Yeah,
that.
I'm just kicking it off, man. I got 2 flavors so far, dog. I got the original right here. I don't know if y'all can see that.
I can't see it. When I get the, I want you to send me a picture of it. Yeah, well, I want you to send me a picture of it. I'm gonna put it right here so everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying?
And this is my favorite right here, the cinnamon joint.
That's the one I
Yeah,
got. That's the one I bought.
Yeah, that's what I'll probably start off with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
For real.
to help with your blood too. So this help with your, the cinnamon help with your blood and all that. So
okay.
yeah, so I'm just kicking it off, getting out there with the e-commerce and stuff like that. I know I got to start getting into all of the content, and touching the people online. But before I like really go hard and really push it and promote it, it's kind of like still in the early stages. Before I go hard, I just want to make sure I tweak it and make sure,
Right.
it's not the ingredients. The ingredients are good, but as far as like the marketing, like the labels and the presentation to the people, because sometimes people just don't understand. Like you got to present it to them in a certain way where they'll understand.
Right.
Because a lot of people are like kind of brainwashed today now to believe these people over here, but when you give them something else, they're like, "Fuck, what is this?" So,
Right.
Most definitely.
Yeah, presentation is everything, and the first impression is the last impression. So,
Yes, sir.
Hey, you notice you
So-
almost got it. If a black-owned company almost got to get a white person to endorse it.
Yo, real quick, y'all know that show Harlem? I ain't trying to go.
Now you good?
But that show Harlem, y'all know about it? Y'all know that show?
Harlem. Oh yeah.
I heard of
Was
it, yeah.
Amazon?
Yeah, with Forrest Whitaker.
Oh,
Netflix.
Godfather Harlem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, like the last episode I just watched, he was talking about like how he was trying to get feeling like heroin.
Yeah.
So he said, I got a partner with an account, so it was effortless.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Think, like when he said that, it made me think of that. You gotta have somebody who don't look like you even though he's offering more money, he's offering more products, he's offering all of that, and they still wouldn't lock in on that money.
It's a white man's world.
It is.
What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it is. But yeah, I'm excited for this tea. I definitely want to. I drink tea. Like I said, I drink tea all. Like I said, I'm drinking tea right now. I drink tea I get a big cup of tea every time.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. I drink it every day, every morning. I drink it, and I drink this and water. And the reason why is because like a lot of like juices or got sugars and stuff like that. I drink this, and I drink freshly squeezed juices too, because my girl like the juice. But I just started brewing this cold like a cold way, so that I won't drink. Yeah, like I just made like a cold version of it, and I added fresh juices like fresh lemon, fresh lime, and orange juice with some honey, and I steeped it with some ginger and turmeric, and I drink it like a cold tea. And
that's dope.
That's another way to take it. You know what I'm saying?
You should, as you're doing this, make sure you're writing down all your recipes that you do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to forget. I know, because in this podcast, just this podcast alone, this one right here, I forgot about so many things that I was going to do in this podcast. So
it's my best friend right here.
Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, make sure you all your recipes because that way you can put that with the content when the content is ready.
Yep.
You could put that with the content, so that way people can kind of make the recipes along with that. So make sure you do that.
Real quick, I got a selfish question: is it gonna help lose weight? Because listen, I got it. Man, struggle.
Oh yeah, because it's going to get rid of all of that bad stuff in your body. So when you start taking it, it's going to start getting to work, and it's going to start cleaning all that bad stuff out. So you're going to lose some weight probably. Once it clears all of the bad stuff out, you want to. Now it's not a cure all. Like you just going to drink this and just magically. If you got a lot of issues going on, it's going to take a couple of measures. Like you got to change your diet. You can't be eating the sugar, wheat, gluten, and dairy, and meats and stuff like that. You have to cut that out. And so if you do that on top of drinking the tea, and that's like if you, especially like within my situation, where you was about to get 5 to 10 years knocked off your life, you're going to do what you got to do.
Right.
So I had to take it to the extreme and change mine. What you should do anyway is change your whole diet, change everything down into moderation. Not saying that you got to like completely cut it out, but you know how everybody got to eat meat with every meal, or when they have dinner, they got to eat some chicken or some steak or something with it. There's got to be some meat with that. Sometimes you don't have to eat the meat. You could do it in moderation, maybe one time out the week or 2 times out the week. You can eat the meat. If you eat fast food, I ain't gonna eat fast food but 1 or 2 times this week, bro. I'm staying away from the dairy, maybe cheese today. So if you chop it down and kind of eat more health consciously, you'll notice a big difference, especially the older you get in life and you get up in age. You know what I'm saying? I'm 40 now. You know what I'm saying? And as I got older, you start feeling it, like my mother said.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I know.
As you get older, you want to make sure. All that stuff will kill you, bro.
Yes, it will.
Listen, the minute I turned 40, everything started hurting. I'm dead serious. It's no joke. It is fact. Everything that was hurting that was not hurting at 39 is going to be hurting at 40. I'm just telling you.
Yo, everybody got the same story when they turn 40. It's always, they hit me with
except for me, I turned 40.
Well, not me.
Yo, I kid you not. My sister hit me with this speech. She's like, as soon as you turn 40, listen, you got to change up your whole routine. Like when you got to bed, you just can't just jump out. You got to put both legs on the ground first, lean over. You don't want to stretch too hard. Your oblique muscle. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, when that urge to use the restroom hits you, you got to go right then. Don't play around with it. That bladder ain't.
Wow, it ain't that bad, man. No.
I would say this. it's gonna be some things it's not going to feel, you're not gonna be able to do things as much as like you did when you were like, or eat the same things as you did when you were in your 30s. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have to change the diet, work out a lot more, things like that. But when you get Ibs tea, which we're gonna have a lot more promotion on that, hey, you know, we can get a head start on all of that stuff.
Feelgoodteas.com.
Hey, there you go. Feelgoodteas.com. That's what's, I like that name too, by the way. So before we move on, I do want to get into, I know you and Trim got a project coming up.
Wait, before you continue on with that, man, I do gotta say this. I do gotta give you your flowers, man, because if it wasn't for him, there would be no TRM. Like, I wouldn't have gotten into production the way I do if it wasn't for him, because he actually opened my eyes to it. I didn't have like the idea as far as like sitting down and knowing what a producer does until he like helped show the way for that. So appreciate that, man.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Let me say something. So I'm gonna tell you, because just piggybacking on that, there will be no name Tino without Ib. Ib gave me that name. Ib named me Tino. One day we at his crib. He's like, yo, I'm gonna call you Contino. That's the whole name. It's Contino. That's the whole thing. So when he called me Clintino, that's it. But you know, after a while, he started showing it up as like Tino's. But then Trim, he gave Trim his name because even though Trim when we met Trim, he was the Renaissance man. So Ib looked, I was like, man, we just gonna call you Cuddy Trim.
Wow.
And then that ended up being Trim. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just started calling him Trim. Because it was calling him Cuddy Trim every day. Cuddy Trim. And then it ended up being just Trim. It was like, so
crazy.
We just ran with that. It, man, yo, y'all don't know, it a character. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
His favorite. After what? You had a socket, and you this girl said, "Yeah, let me sock it to you."
Hey, I'm telling you, man.
Yo, man, Trim be coming up with some stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's all about
I heard,
creativity, man.
So, yeah.
You know,
So hold up. What y'all calling this again?
Nice and trim.
You want me to tell them?
Nice and trim.
Nice and trimmed up. Nice and trimmed up.
Yeah, nice and trimmed up.
Yes.
So you know, and I love it though, because y'all know the Renaissance Project. Renaissance Project is coming 3/23/23. That's me, Trim. That's Old Mugs. Shout out to Old Mugs. Once again, like, that's just, you know, I think about that album and I think about like the 20 years before to get to this album. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful journey. Hey, we gonna make a movie one day, bro. I promise you, we're gonna make a movie. I think it will be a dope series. Just about, and we can fabricate it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be exactly.
Stories.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Stories. All the stuff I went through with the Vinyl Dog, all of the stuff, all of the shows that we went to.
Right.
Some of those stories, like when Trees spit on that cop, that was funny. What? Out in Taste World and at Georgia at UGA. That we used to call that Taste World out in UGA. Yeah, that should be a time.
Yeah, man. So we gotta make it. That's how rich it is, man. That's how rich it is. Like we got a lot. So yeah, we gonna sit down. We gonna talk about that one of these days. We gonna sit down.
Yes, sir.
Man, I got a whole book, y'all.
I'm telling you, I know. That's what I'm saying. So I know.